On this edition of MLB on 2K Sports, it's going to be the Minnesota Twins taking on the Chicago Cubs. A great game of baseball coming right up.
We will see Starlin Castro. Certainly will be looking to deliver some big at-bats in this game. Known as the Friendly Confines, Wrigley Field, Chicago. That's where we are for our broadcast this afternoon. Glad you could be with us, 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We've got Travis Wood, the starting pitcher. Steve, he's facing the Minnesota lineup today. Tell us this. Got a chance now to see the lineup for the Twins. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, his power numbers aren't going to scare you. Joe Mauer's not going to be a guy that you have to fear the big 3-run home run. But if you want a guy to be able to drive in runs consistently, put the ball in play.
Now their rookie center fielder as we get ready for the first pitch.
Center fielder, number 25.
Swing and a miss. Fine pitch right there from Wood.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. He deals. Big swing. Misses on the changeup. Struck him out and away.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike 3.
Let's take a quick look as the Cubs on the field will line up like this. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Starlin Castro, when you have youth, you have inconsistency. But what you see is this guy has a chance to be a special player. He can do a lot of different things. What he has to do, though, is be more consistent with his defense. He needs to make the routine play more often instead of making careless errors. And when he does that, you're going to have to look at him as one of the best shortstops in this game.
It's the curve by him that time. He's in control with that 0-2 count.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Joe Mauer.
It's not going to gain the manager's favor missing pitches like that one. Looked like he could have made contact.
Yeah, it just shows you how great a pitch that was. Even good hitters get fooled.
Here's Joe Mauer now, 2 down. He is 7 for 20 lifetime against the Cubs.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the Major League. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Mauer now will cover that plate with that big bat.
Well, he threw him the cutter right there, and it looked like he was trying to chase that one. Be patient, young man. It'll get there.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Oh, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's bounced up the middle, and it goes foul. That's a called strike 3 to Joe Mauer. Got him. And they're held in check here in this happening. And the Cubs, their first chance coming up.
Now batting for the Chicago
And out
Cubs.
on the mound, we'll see Tom Malone. Minnesota has him starting. As he gets into this Cub lineup, Steve, what are we talking about strategy?
The scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches, hit your spots, keep the ball down in the zone, you can't shut them down. And with a quality left-hander like this on the mound, he shouldn't have too much difficulty.
And with 2 strikes on him, Dexter Fowler now will be watching to protect the strike zone.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Here's the delivery. A shot up the middle. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Here's the lineup for the Cubbies. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Another great young player in Major League Baseball, Starlin Castro. Can cover ground, great throwing arm. Plus, he has the ability to put the ball in play and do something offensively. He's still figuring out the offensive part of the game. He will hit for average. Someday his power might go up. But I tell you, in this game today, look for him to be a star.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 1 down. Now's a good time to take a quick look at Minnesota's defensive setup. Any picks, John?
Well, Joe Mauer's a guy you have to keep an eye on in this one. I mean, not only is he a great catcher of the ball, he also is great at handling his pitching staff. Not a lot he can't do behind the plate, and for a tall guy to be as athletic as he is, that's a tough thing to do for a catcher.
Here's the pitch. And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. A 1-0 pitch. Fastball, look out! That one is right at his head.
Well, that was close. It almost hit him. And now after that pitch, you have to think the pitcher's going to go away. The hitter has to be willing to dive back out there again.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that one eats him up.
Now batting for the Chicago Cubs, first baseman, number 44.
And we've got Rizzo here.
Well, a big part of what made the Twins season in 2011 a disappointment, the record on the road, a 30-51 record. They really struggled. Fowler can really run. He might be stealing.
Fly ball, deep left, but it'll end up in the seats foul. One of the few highlights for the Twins on the road, Steve. Jim Thome, that 600th homer in Detroit on August 15th.
And he did it in style, right? 2 home runs in the game to reach the milestone, and one of the highlights of the Twins season, and a season that didn't have many highlights.
Swing and a liner to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one rolls through to the wall. And there's the first run. They take the lead, 1-0. And they're able to get 2 runs in. And he is safe scoring that run. Boy, impressive hitting. Picks up 3 RBIs with that swing. Let's see what that does on our win expectancy graph. Check out the wheels on this guy. You got to have those wheels if you're going to end up at home.
Well, there's no question about it, but you also need some help from the defense, and the defense had a letdown there that allowed an inside-the-park home run. Now, Jerry, the Cubs offense rolling along, now taking the lead. Cubbies out in front.
Here it comes. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Castro, he's headed for third. And the throw, safe at third.
Number
8. Shoots this one out towards the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts them perfectly. And with 1 out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
And it's Coughlin batting. The pitch. Chasing that one low, strike 1.
Well, sometimes the pitcher's just better than the hitter, and on that particular pitch, he threw that breaking ball down the zone. He was better. So you just tip your hat to him and hope you can get him again.
And this rolls all the way to the wall, and they get that run in. There's the throw. Out at the plate.
Just find a way to get a runner in whenever you can, and that's what this offense does. Good, solid approach and at bat right there.
And in the batter's box, Denorfia. Now this offense is having one of those days. Wow, are they putting some numbers up.
Gary, it's still early in this game, but there's a chance this could get out of reach even before we get out of this inning.
Got a classic here, maybe one of these stop the bleeding scenarios going on. A swing, and he crunches this one deep right center field. And goodbye, home run. The Cubs continue to just pile it on. And the bat speaking again. Another big fly, another run in a 5-run game.
Low. He gets down underneath it and golfs it out of the park.
And that's exactly what it was, Steve. We talk about the 9-iron shots. Well, that was more like a 2-iron because he drilled it.
On days like this with this Cubs offense, you just feel like nothing can go wrong. Everybody's getting it done.
Swing, hot shot, off the pitcher. That one took a tricky hop. And they'll have to eat this, as that will go as an infield single. Now with 2 down, he's got a man on board. And it's Russell at the plate. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Wow, they did some serious damage first inning, really starting out with a bang. The Cubs lead 5-0.
For the Minnesota Twins.
It's a nice day here, a little bit on the chilly side, but certainly not enough to detract from the game. Swing and a shot to third. Throw one to first in time, one away.
Third base, number 24.
Loose in the batter's box.
You look back at how the Cubs fared at Wrigley Field last season, it's hard to be positive. They were under 500, but it actually was an improvement over 2010 when they had the worst home record in the National League.
Wood gets set and delivered. That's on the outside corner for a strike. What happened to the friendly confines, Steve, of Wrigley Field? 39-41. Yeah, it was an improvement, but you got to do better now.
Well, the one thing I'll say, though, fans don't seem to care. It's a party, and it just happens to be a ball game on the field. They still had fun.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
For the Minnesota Twins.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strikeout, see you later.
So a chance here for Torrey Hunter, 2 down. His career average, and even 300 against the Cubs. Cause for concern, but nobody on here. The 1-0 now. Hunter fouls that one away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a called strike at the letters, and it's 1-2.
Gary, he's a very aggressive hitter on a 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that borderline pitch, so I'm going to try to expand the strike zone right here.
And the 1-2 pitch from Wood. And Torrey Hunter's come up empty with that swing. Strike 3, he's gone. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. Cubs still on top.
In the back for the Chicago Cubs.
Leading it off, Dexter Fowler. We're going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, checking out this guy's changeup, it's been hit twice already.
And that pitch is the only pitch that anybody has hit here. But hey, we're only in the second inning, so he's going to need to be at least aware that this lineup may be keying in on something, or he might be tipping that pitch.
Strike 3, Dexter Fowler swinging through that one. He's back to the dugout.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it, strike 3.
Soler is the batter now. Blew out last time. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
On the ground to short. Picked up by Escobar. Bad throw. So they can't make the play.
For the Chicago Cubs, third baseman, number 17.
In the box, their third baseman. In his rookie year now. Now the first pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. Oh, he can't come up with it. The runner's coming around second on his way to third. The throw. Runner around second. He's heading for third. And in there. Tackled by Hustle.
For the Chicago Cubs.
Quality solid at bat right there. This is what you want to do. The runner and find a way to get him in, even if he hit into an out.
Now we've got Rizzo here. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball. Swung on, connects here. It's going to be fielded by Hunter. And that's out number 3. They pick up a run on one hit. Nobody.
The plate for the Minnesota Twins.
And Escobar settles in. He's going to start the third here.
Eduardo Escobar.
And Ross setting his target. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Russell. Retiring Escobar.
Minnesota Twins.
There's a replay on that out at first.
Take a look at it. Bang, bang, play at first. The umpire get it right. Yes, he did.
And you expected otherwise.
Not me.
One down. Here's Kurt Suzuki.
Well, Kurt Suzuki doing what he always does last year. You would have hoped to get back to hitting in the 270 range, but was still able to contribute.
Hit up the middle.
At the plate.
Suzuki's work behind the plate really is what's most valuable to the team, and if he can get that bat going just a little bit more, it'll be a real contribution.
Yeah, that 237 batting average and 2.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Now it's 2 down, and that'll hold the runner at first.
At the plate for the Minnesota Twins, center fielder, number 20.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Suzuki's the runner at first base. First pitch on the way. Cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, just way out in front of that cutter.
Slowly on the ground to third. Number 17. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Wood with a solid.
Plate for the Chicago
And
Cubs.
Starlin Castro will lead it off.
Number
Last time up, he
13.
tripled and scored. And here's the first one. Smash towards the middle, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And that'll bring Chris Coughlin up.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs. Big things could happen now.
Last time up, triple homer run. And the first pitch, line drive fouled off towards first. And he drops it. He delivers. Shot back to first. Mauer brings that one
For
in.
the Chicago Cubs, designated hitter,
Number in the batter's box, the Northia. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
I mean, the one thing.
There's a swing and a ground ball. And he cannot come up with it.
At the plate for the Chicago Cubs, catcher, number 3.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. He singled his last trip. The Northia at first base. At second base is Castro. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes.
Okay, the pitching's going to have to settle down right now, giving him way too many base runners.
Here's a swing, and he pops him up. And Mauer, 2 away.
At the plate for the Chicago Cubs, shortstop, number 22.
And it's Russell at the plate. Grounded out his last time through.
Russell.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And Castro's home. There's the throw. And bang! What a collision at the plate. And he is out. Oh my, what a scene. The catcher blocking the plate. Still made the play. They pick up a couple of runs on 2 hits.
Coming back for the Minnesota
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. He'll start things off here, inning number 4. The first pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Catch is made.
For the Minnesota Twins, first base, number 7.
One away, Joe Mauer's up.
Joe Mauer is known for how disciplined he is at the plate, how good he is at making contact. Last year for him, though, he saw his strikeout rate climb to levels higher than he's used to.
And that'll put Mauer on first base. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first. Oh, and a wild throw.
Designated hitter, number 20.
Up again there, DH. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
Guys, taking a look at his cutter, it's been hit 2 times.
You know, it's been touched a pair of times, but the way he's pitching, he looks to go deep in this.
He swings now and really hit that. 2 down, and they just tried to hold him there at first.
Now coming to bat for the Minnesota Twins, third base.
Loose in the batter's box.
34, Trevor Booth.
Mauer on first base. And the first pitch. And that's in there. Wood ahead 0-1.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. No runs. Getting it off Dexter Fowler.
Number 24, Dexter Fowler.
The pitch. That's it. Pretty well down the line in the left. One bounce onto the wall.
Coming to bat.
Well, this is a great way to start this inning. No one out, leads off with a big triple. 90 feet away from scoring a run. Now, anything will score him. A ground out, a wild pitch, a pass ball, just about any way to score, he is going to get it done.
Soler in the box now.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
That's one out.
Now coming to
I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
And he starts him out. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. How's he using the strike zone to his advantage? Here's a quick look at how he's been mixing locations.
Well, I'm not sure why, but he hasn't thrown to that low and away corner as often as he has in his other games.
Well, this is something that all pitchers need to...
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. He's thinking 3 here. And he's in there. Could not get him. And they drag him close and all he wanted that run he didn't get. And we've got Rizzo here. Homered back in the first inning. He delivers. And he gets this one by him 0-1.
Well, now that he's in the hole and behind, I suspect we're going to see a heater coming in there.
0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. Out of here, a home run. Sometimes the offense just explodes all game long, and that's what's going on here. Another one and a huge lead.
Days like this with this Cubs offense, you just feel like nothing can go wrong. Everybody's getting it done.
Here's the pitch to Castro. Headed for the middle. And another one. It's contagious. He's going to try and test him here.
That hit right there, he's got the single covered, a double covered, and the triple covered. Let's see if he can go yard to complete the cycle.
And it's Coughlin batting. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
A lesson to be learned in this game, Gary. I mean, the first pitch is critical. First pitch ball means home runs flying out of the ballpark, hits all over the field. It's been a barrage of offense on the 1-0 count.
There's the base hit that ought to bring Castro around. And yes, he is able to score.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits. And clearly, this offense is locked in.
And in the batter's box, it's Denorfia.
Now, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on. Boy, this lineup is just pushing the pitching right now. Tough to get anybody out. He blows that one. And they bring him home. And in the batter's box, it's Ross. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
A fastball up and away, it's awfully tough to catch up with it because you want to try to hit it deeper in the zone and go the other way, and before you know it, it's by you.
And here's Denorfia heading home. And the run gets in. And he is out at second. So they add 5 more to the total and widen that gap. Cubs continue to...
Stepping up to the plate.
And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Torrey Hunter. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Ross setting up. Hunter fouls that one away.
You're going down, Hunter. Down, Torrey.
And that one will head all the way to the backstop for a ball. Wood gets set and delivered. Torrey Hunter swinging a miss, and that's strike 3.
K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And Escobar settles in. Grounded out last time. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. To be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
And mixing up your pitches, to me, he's throwing way too many changeups. He's become reliant on it.
One of the things I've been noticing, he has not been throwing the slider as much as we're used to seeing it. It could be a tremendous weapon for him. We'll see if he leans on it more heavily later in the game, because he needs to find some outs.
And Suzuki's in the box. He's 1 for 1 so far. This one's towards Coughlin. That'll do it as they put that one away. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. No production yet from the Twins. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively.
Stepping up to the plate.
And it's Russell at the plate.
Number 22, Addison.
Here's the first pitch. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Mauer brings that one in. 1 away.
Center fielder.
Fowler at the plate. He tripled his last time up.
Fowler.
On the ground to second. And he bobbles this thing. And we'll have no play on that one. That'll go as an error. And he's on. Costly error to allow him to reach base. Soler is the batter. Trying to get here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And Nolasco gets him swinging for the first strike.
Gary, they could really use a double play ball right here to get out of this inning and put a 0 up on the board so they can at least get some hope they can come back.
Up the middle it goes. And he boots it.
To the plate for the Chicago
Up now
Cubs.
their rookie third baseman. Tripled in his last
17.
appearance. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you're getting blown out, but you've got a chance to put a 0 up on the board right here. But somebody's got to make a pitch. Finally, make a pitch.
And Suzuki setting his target. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out 2 down.
Got to get up in the range now right here with decent velocity on that breaking ball and pretty good movement.
And we've got Rizzo here. He's already homered twice in this one.
Well, you talk about major contributions with the bat, driving in runs, and then obviously the home run production as well, hitting them out of the ballpark, and a big part of why they're ahead here, Gary.
Can't catch up with it, 0-2.
When you can locate this pitch away and have that kind of sinking action on it, you're going to get a lot of ground ball outs.
Hot shot towards the hole. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Well, they can't push it.
Batting for the Minnesota
Nunez at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far.
10, Eduardo Nunez.
Wood gets set and delivered. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Lined foul towards third. Takes that one, 1-2.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And it rolls around to the top again. 0 for 2 thus far. Change up in there for a called strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Fastball in there, struck him out at number 2.
Minnesota Twins.
You know, sometimes in a bat you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
When you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Towards the middle. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. And he throws this one away. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
7, Joe.
Hey, look, you'd love to see him hit a double earlier in the inning when there's no outs or even 1 out, but you're going to take anything you can get with 2 outs. Let's see if they can get another 2-out hit to drive him in.
And Joe Mauer to bat. He had a single in his last time up. And there's another good inning by Wood. Pitching well, 8.
Batting for the Chicago
And
Cubs.
Starlin Castro to lead it on. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. And Nolasco gets him swinging for the first strike.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
Strike 2, Starlin Castro. He'll have to be careful here. Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
For the Chicago Cubs.
Got him to chase that ball down and away.
Number 8.
Good pitch, not real good execution by the hitter.
And it's Coughlin batting. Double homer run in his last at bat.
Well, he's already driven in a couple runs in this one, Gary. You got to believe they're going to pitch him a little bit more carefully this time around.
At the belt, Nolasco kicks and throws. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, it just seems like every year Ricky Nolasco shows promise that he's going to make that step to be a front end of the rotation starter. But at the end of the year, it's just been inconsistent. He hasn't been able to put it together.
That's a foul ball. You look at Nolasco 2011, that ERA kind of tells the story at 4.67.
You know, it makes it through most of April and May with a 4-0 record and a good ERA, but a disaster in June. He struggled 3 times in the year. He gave up 8 or more runs. That'll kill your ERA.
Wastes one there, 1 and 2.
Well, this is what you need to do. You need to put up some zeros right now. Get some outs and get your fielders back trying to make up this deficit.
And Chris Coughlin goes down swinging, strike 3.
Look here, he has great action on that splitter today. They're swinging right over the top of it. He's putting it right where he wants. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
And in the batter's box, Denorfia homered back in the first inning. Hit on the ground. Number 2 throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No scoring here.
Now up to the plate.
And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's number 1.
No big out right there. Listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. This is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
Loose in the batter's box. Grounded out his last time up. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Now, Gary, it's tough to score when you only get 3 hits. We're deep into this ball game, and they have just not been able to mount any pressure against him today.
He has to back up for it and comes away with it.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different. You know, how long they can go into a game, but right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
And Torrey Hunter up. 0 for 2 thus far. That'll do it as they put that one away.
No, he's absolutely mowing them down.
Now up to the plate.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. He'll start the home half of the 7th.
David Ross.
A swing line to left center. The dive, and he's got it. What a catch. And to lay himself out, but he comes away with it.
Well, the key isn't the catch at the end. The key is first step. He got a great jump on it, and that's what allowed him to run it down.
And it's Russell at the plate. Popped out in foul territory last time. Swung on line to right center field. All the way to the wall. And that's going to bring Dexter Fowler up.
The Chicago Cubs.
As much as you want to blame the pitching, we're now talking about more than one pitcher giving up all of these hits. Right now, you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
Reached on an error his last time around. Got on and missed 0-1.
Well, if there's ever been a time they needed a ground ball double play, it is right here. I mean, you cannot let this offense keep going. You've got an out. You got a man on first base. Roll 2.
At the belt, Nolasco kicks and throws. And he fouls another one off. Fowler fouls off another pitch. That one lofted in the air. And it goes foul. No luck on that one. Hit sharply towards the hole. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe.
For the Chicago Cubs.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And he comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it?
Hit up the middle. Oh, mercy, caught it. He's got it in the glove. What an amazing play.
What a play by the pitcher. You think about the infielders, third base, first base, they at least have 90 feet to react. We're talking 60 feet, 6 inches. Those are some kind of reactions.
Hot shot towards the hole. Makes its way through for a single. And the throw. And they tag him out between first and second. They pick up 1 on 3 hits.
Now batting for the Minnesota
And
Twins.
Escobar settles in. He's going to get us started 8th inning.
Escobar.
First pitch to him. Ground ball headed for the middle. Russell. One away.
For the Minnesota
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. And I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
One down. Here's Kurt Suzuki. Last time up, flew out. Strike there as he watches Woods pitch.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowered.
Out number 2.
for the Minnesota Twins.
Now as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank with the adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
Nunez at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Russell. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Well, Gary.
Now batting for the Chicago
Now we've got
Cubs.
Rizzo here.
Number 44, Anthony
At the
Rizzo.
belt, Velasco kicks and throws. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner. He's heading for third. And he's tagged out, breaking from third. And Starlin Castro will dig in with 1 out. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's the first one. Taps this one foul to the right. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a smash. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch. And that'll bring Chris Coughlin up.
Left fielder, number 8.
You always want to keep an eye on Chris Coughlin, a guy that can do a lot of things with the bat. Not a lot of power, but he puts the ball in play and makes things happen at the top of the order for this team.
A couple of RBIs thus far. And the first pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. And here's the delivery. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris Coughlin needs to protect.
The question, offensively, I think you even have to wonder whether they can come back this late in the game. But their only chance is to shut them out in this inning and try to get that offense going.
Here's Castro stretching it. And Castro's home. Oh, mercy, that's a
For the
line.
Chicago Cubs.
He is out. Oh, and that collision was
Number
fierce,
15,
but he held on to it.
Chris
And in the
Denorfia.
batter's box, it's Denorfia. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
For the Minnesota Twins.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And a swing put in play. That's going to be Fowler. That one's taken care of. And you get this close, 2 outs away from having a complete game shutout.
Now, Gary, it always helps to have solid defensive play, backing you up when you're trying to put the finishing touches on a game like this.
And here's the first one. Swinging a liner to left. That should be a base hit. Not in time. Easily safe at first. So that brings up Joe Mauer.
Well, Gary, he's not a high ball hitter, so the pitcher did a good job of trying to elevate that pitch and get it by him through the zone. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. Great piece of hitting.
He flew out his last time up. There's a ground ball. He's up with it. That's the second out of the inning.
For the Minnesota Twins.
In this offensive era of baseball, it's tough to come out with shutouts. But he's been phenomenally good today. On top of his game, look to dig up for a little bit extra to get this last hitter out.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Wood. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on that play, it comes to an end. And Steve, we get to witness one of those rare events, a shutout.
He was in absolute command right from the start. Gary, game like this doesn't come about with a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding.
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that.